Welcome back to another edition of our Quick Points on Parenting. I'm Dr. Stuart Eldridge, and this is my wife, Janet.
Hey guys, we're going to embark on a 4-part video series on childhood obesity. We believe this topic to be of major importance to families and a huge problem in our country.
This 4-part video series will look at childhood obesity by addressing 4 questions every parent should be asking themselves. One question will be addressed each week.
The questions are, what is my child eating? When is my child eating? How much is my child eating? And where is my child eating?
Now, as we've said before, we try to keep these videos short while still providing you enough good information to help you in your parenting. To get a lot more information on parenting of all types, you can go to our website, teachpassionateparenting.com. This 4-part series can be found under the positive parenting category on the left. All the previous videos will be found on the different categories that are there on the left as well on the home page. The videos can also be found on our Teach Passionate Parenting Facebook page.
This week, we'll look at the question, what is my child eating? In this fast-paced world in which we live, taking the time to prepare healthy meals is difficult. Millions of dollars are made each year by those who take advantage of the busyness factor.
Remember the busyness factor? We talked about it in our last 2-part video series, The Crazy Household. The term speaks for itself. Families today are just too busy, and it's hurting their family.
Work-weary, time-crunched, fatigue-plagued parents who barely have time to get food, much less prepare it, look for quick-fix solutions. Fast food, processed foods, and meals in a bag all find their appeal to battle-beaten parents.
Add to this the dying art of home-cooked meals due to 2-career families and the convenience of the quick mix or quick fix meals. And you have to ask, what is my child eating?
In addition, what most parents do not know is that obesity and malnutrition can coexist. Children can put on weight and still not get the needed vitamins and minerals their growing bodies need. Processed food and fast foods are high in calories, carbohydrates, salt, and fat, but poor in healthy nutrients.
At the same time, it is because of the carbohydrates, the salt, and the fat that these nutrient-deficient foods taste good. Once children get used to the taste of processed foods, and it's happening at a younger and younger age, it's hard to get them to eat healthy foods like fruits and vegetables. Oh, and by the way, French fries at a fast food restaurant, they do not count as a healthy vegetable.
Processed foods are also full of high fructose corn syrup, refined flour, and trans fats, none of which are good for any of us. The problem is these processed foods not only appeal to our taste buds, they are also convenient and appeal to our wallet.
For the sake of their children's health, parents need to fight against the gods of fear and convenience. Parents must fight against the fear of worrying more about if their child eats than what they eat.
This anxiety leads parents to give their children any food they'll eat, even poorly nutritious foods. Once parents begin down this dark path, it is hard to find their way back. Add to this the busyness factor of life, and the processed food junkie is born.
Childhood obesity does not happen overnight. It's a gradual process, and despite my yearly warnings at each checkup, I continue to see the weight pile on. In almost every instance, I hear parents say of their overweight children, they just don't eat that much.
This statement carries with it 2 thoughts. First, the question that begs answering is, when parents say they don't eat that much, to whom is their child being compared?
The second is that if they really don't eat that much, but are still gaining too much weight, then what are they eating? Not to mention the question of, have they turned into video game playing couch potatoes? It is likely the lack of exercise and the fast foods, the processed foods, the meals in a bag that we spoke about earlier that are causing the weight gain.
Add to these foods a bunch of sodas and sugary drinks, and obesity is only a matter of time. It truly is simple math. Calories in and calories out. If more calories go in than out and no exercise, then weight gains happen.
Though rarely the cause, in the office I almost always have to check the thyroid gland to prove to parents it's not a metabolism problem.
Parents need to look closely at what their child is eating. They need not to let fear or the busyness factor prevent them from providing their children with nutritious foods.
Parents need to find a way to combat busyness and either cook or bring home nutritious meals. They also must fight against the fear that their child might starve to death if they go to bed hungry one night due to stubbornness. In a world where millions of children go to bed hungry, believe me, they will not starve if one meal is missed. They will, though, likely wake up hungry and ready to eat a nutritious breakfast.
Next week, we'll look at question 2. When is my child eating? Remember, all our parenting videos and a lot more teachings are on our website or on our Teach Passionate Parenting Facebook page.
Likewise, there is a lot more of this important topic and others in my book, Passionate Parenting, A Guide to Healthcare Professionals, which can be also found on our website.
But don't let the book title fool you, because this book is great information for parents as well.
Now be sure to look for next week's video on part 2 of this important topic, childhood obesity. There are many ways to keep in touch with us through our website or Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter.
Thanks for listening, guys, and healthy eating.